final mission of Cyberpunk 2077, and we're going to go over the history and lore of Lucy from Edgerunners. So let's get started. As you can see, we're picking up right from where we left off last time, continuing this final mission. But one thing I will mention is that I chose the wrong option. I chose Johnny's option instead of the going to the moon option. But it's all good. So tonight we are discussing Lucy Kushinada, netrunner, survivor, and dreamer. Lucy was born of war and raised by darkness. Lucy was born in Warsaw, the daughter of a Japanese war veteran and a Polish netrunner. Takeshi Kushinada and Shima. Her heritage, half Japanese, half Polish, mirrors her own desire to illuminate darkness and break the cycles of conflict. We're gonna go over the main mission now in the game. You can see what's coming up. Storming the fortress. And if you haven't played this, obviously there'll be big spoilers. And there'll be action to come. Which I will obviously mute. So don't worry about it spoiling the ambiance. Lucy is Arasaka's child. At a tender age, Lucy's exceptional talents were noticed and exploited. She was enrolled in a secret Arasaka Academy, along with a dozen other children, selected for her potential as a netrunner. For years, they were forced into brutal training and deep dives into the old net, an archaic cyberspace layer infested with malicious rogue AIs and chaotic code. The relentless danger and dwindling lives around her sparked Lucy's decision. She would not become a weapon. In a desperate act of rebellion, she and a few fellow survivors overpowered their guards and escaped. Yet, Arasaka's reach remained strong, and only Lucy truly got away. Homeless and hunted, Lucy drifted across junkyards and European streets. Arasaka's shadow followed, so she fled, eventually landing in Night City. She chose the city's chaos as camouflage using thieves' cunning and net running skills to survive. Beneath her tough exterior, she harbored a singular dream: to leave it all behind and ride a one-way ticket to the moon. That was our original plan too, for this playthrough. The first part of the final mission is very heavy in dialogue and basically explains a lot, and so does the ending of this particular path. Obviously this bar, I believe is called Afterlife, is set up to look like a mortuary. Very cool. But I don't know if it would fly in real life. So again, I lost track of the mission, and while I was discussing the law, if you've seen the video, you know this happens from time to time. But it's all part of the fun.
Hop into a suit and have a seat over there.
Lucy slipped into Maine's Edgerunner crew, mentored by Kiwi. She displayed brilliance in net running, strength of heart, but also deep emotional caution. She became the calm in the storm. Collected, quiet, and introspective.
You here?
Let's go.
Alt Cunningham is no more.
That's so?
Okay, this is the part where we
See Alt because you wish to.
dive in.
It's a defense mechanism. You're
All these parts of the game actually gave me a little bit of a headache, if I'm honest.
having a bad dream.
You read my thoughts.
If any of you experienced any kind of
Still deny what you are.
sickness from playing games,
Construct a set of data.
if you were to, this would be it.
Know you.
With David Martinez, she found both a partner in crime and hope. Their shared dream of seeing the moon drew them closer.
Naked. Time is short.
As the series unfolded, Lucy softened. She revealed the young netrunner who escaped slavery
Holy fuck,
and allowed herself to have hope again.
0401 poses no
That hope came through David, a boy shaped by loss, ambition, and complication. Their bond was tight, yet fragile, grounded in mutual respect, shared pain, and a dream no one else would understand.
And once that's done,
You will be separated from V.
I think I will
And Mikoshi will
edit some of this video this time instead of going through a complete playthrough,
will the constructs decide?
because some of these parts
the data
are
constructs will not be destroyed. They will
not
become
necessary.
something greater.
Nope, keep trying. Don't understand.
Because it is not
In the chaotic climax, as David fought to save her
Fine, have it your way.
Is that everything?
and the crew, Lucy whispered her dream into his heart.
See you in Mikoshi.
To the moon, she said.
Yes.
David's final act preserved her life at the cost of his own sanity and body. And though he did not walk beside her on that lunar surface, he was with her in memory. Lucy on the moon, a single figure under the Earthrise. She survives. The pain remains, but she is free.
Pull over, kill the engine, and have a nice long look at the stars. Simply that. You won't regret it. Gotta go.
Lucina is
I love
poetic.
you.
In Polish, it means light, one who illuminates,
That get up? Really?
as if destiny intended her
Won't
to
exactly
see
be
within
both
the
good
darkness.
problem.
Her name, Kishinada,
It's ready.
is a nod to a Japanese myth
Good.
about a maiden
Or that loop.
saved from a serpent, a symbol of rescue and survival.
I like this joint. Gonna miss it.
These details are not idle. They speak to who she became. Lucy's resilience speaks volumes.
Very top.
She survived what she couldn't have,
So Waylon,
escaped
what'd you tell him
what
about
was
the
meant to
box?
destroy her, and dared to love again. Her path wasn't bound to the grid,
He any good?
but always towards hope.
Aiming to be an NC
In her,
more long.
we see how human strength can outlast wires and data through love, memory, and a dream. I can't remember the specific of each different ending. Which ending did you think was the best?
Not this time, honey.
Let me know in the comments below. I love the rain atmosphere outside with all the neon. As I've mentioned in previous videos, this kind of Blade Runner, Dread, this kind of style, even just dystopian, that kind of 90s view, 80s view of the future.
We're actually doing this.
Like old times, yeah?
Just like old
David meets Lucy. Let's talk about David and Lucy's relationship in more detail. David meets Lucy, the cool, distant netrunner, on a crowded train. Their connection begins with friction, not a
What
spark.
did that be?
David's awkward warmth and Lucy's guarded strength meet and quietly understand each other. From isolation, they discover resonance. Lucy's childhood was haunted by Arasaka's control. Her dream of escaping to the moon is born from trauma, yet it becomes their dream. The VR sequence where she shares this vision with David becomes their sanctuary, a brief light in endless darkness. It's no longer her escape, it's their hope. Looking out at the city and thinking about their dream and all the people down there, living out their lives in the various districts. Some incredibly wealthy, some incredibly poor. Gangs, street vendors. It brings the whole world together, I think, this final mission. Lucy's trust takes time to earn. Her defenses, built from years of secrecy and survival, fray as she sees David's empathy and loyalty. She tries to hide the truth to protect him, wiping data from Arasaka's memory banks, hiding his experimental origins, all out of love and fear. Love, she realizes, is what makes people vulnerable, but it's worth the risk. Down the plane go. Helicopter. David adopts Lucy's dream as his own. He becomes determined to reach the top for her. It's an act of devotion that transcends self, intertwining their fates. I guess similar to this playthrough with Johnny. Their fates intertwined, transcending self. As cyberpsychosis begins to consume him, his promise becomes an obsession, driven by love, fueled by care. Lucy sees both his strength and his breaking spirit. So as I mentioned, there is going to be some action in this gameplay. Normally we would keep it to a minimum. And I haven't played through this mission in a while, so bear with me. And enjoy the show, I guess. David and Lucy's tragedy is something that's tested. Their bond is tested beyond measure. Secrets and distance grow, yet even as David spirals, Lucy's love remains constant. Okay, this is pretty good. It's going pretty well. Her identity dissolves into the hope for his safety, even as she loses herself. David's final words, "I made it to the top of the tower, Lucy," are his final breaths of love. He succeeded for her, even in his end. I can't remember what this weapon is. This Johnny's gun. I think it is. The way it reloads. Lucy finally reaches the moon. She stands free but not unbroken. The dream was only complete in the presence of the love that fueled it. Now she carries both the dream and the memory. She is both survivor and mourner. I feel like coming back into this game that some of the settings have been reset. I think this is much easier the first time round. Expected it to be a cakewalk. And I can't see the damage that I'm taking without the hurt, so proceeding with a little bit more caution might be the right idea. Coming back to a game after a little while always has that period of getting used to it again. Lucy and David's relationship was never perfect. It was flawed. It was rushed. But it was real. In a neon hellscape where souls are bought, sold, and broken, they found something human. They found connection. They loved. And that made all the difference. Love is the echo we leave behind, shining brightest in the darkest places. Okay. Need to get out of here now. And then it will be on to the final boss battle. Okay. Once we approach the final boss, next time we will be discussing the crossover between Cyberpunk 2077 and Edgerunners, the Netflix series, in world lore, where both meet. So join me next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you did, maybe drop a like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Catch you next time.